Hello everyone, my name is DTV Dewey. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Supersonics Expansion League franchise series. Super excited to get into another episode of this with you guys as we try and turn around this season. And I think we're gonna have to make some changes to this team. As you can see, the last few weeks, we just have not been able to get it on track at all for whatever reason, one reason or another. It just hasn't worked out, and I think today is the day where we finally look to make a move, see what we can get, and see if we can get a improvement to this team, which can help us turn it around this episode. Alright, so first things first, have been looking at some of the trades. I do like quite a few of the players. I think Gordon, Monk, and Oladipo are the three players that I would be okay getting rid of. Obviously, any of these guys down here, other than maybe Jang, I'd be alright with throwing in. But I feel like Gordon and Monk and Oladipo are guys that, yeah, they're great. But if we can find an upgrade to them, I'd like to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and look through the trade options, and if anything stands out to me, we'll obviously stop and give you guys my thoughts, and hopefully we can find some deals that will be beneficial to the team as a whole. Alright, well, here's a deal that I do like the look of. Duncan Robinson would obviously be a massive improvement to our three-point shooting. He's a bit taller, possibly. He's not a fantastic defender, but he could maybe become a good defender. Mathurin is a good defender, a decent three-point shooter. Looks like he'll be decent at scoring the basketball. And I'd like to go ahead and make this move here. Obviously, we'd be giving up Monk, we'd be giving up Gordon, and we'd be giving up a second-round pick. But I think the pieces we'd get in return would more than make up for it. And since we do have Boucher and we have Dorian Finney-Smith, I feel confident letting go of an Aaron Gordon, especially when we're getting back two guys who would be shooting guard, small forward types, and we still have some power forward stuff. I think Aaron Gordon has not been the guy that I thought he would be when I signed him, and so I'd like to go ahead and make this move here. So we have gone ahead and we have added two major pieces. Think, yeah, it'll be good to give them a decent amount of run each. Alright, so I think I like this. Valanciunas 30 minutes, we give Hardy 34. Most of our starters get 30 minutes each, and then Robinson gets 20 minutes off the bench. I think this will be a good look, and we'll definitely get some better scoring off the bench with this unit. Hopefully, this can improve some of our recent form. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the standings to see, who is coming up. Grizzlies, Pelicans, Thunder are the top of the West. Let's see. We could go ahead and watch this Grizzlies game here. Let me look at who they've got. They certainly have a very strong team. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch this game here against the Grizzlies, and then maybe simulate a little bit more after that. But hopefully we can get some more victories today, guys, and we'll see how this goes. Well, We got 2 victories back to back and then a losing streak of 3 games in a row. Let's look at kind of what happened on these games. Robinson's been good. Boucher has not been great starting, it looks like. It's also possible that I could move Baldwin down to power forward and start Duncan Robinson alongside him. I might look at doing that as well. Alright, well, let's get right into this game against the Grizzlies, guys, and we'll see if we can get a win and get to 20-32. Alright, so what we're gonna do with these new players, I'm going to see what we can do with Duncan Robinson as a member of this starting unit. And I like how this is gonna look here. And we'll see how this does. So I want to see how we do with Baldwin starting at the 4 and Duncan Robinson starting at the 3. And we'll see how it goes.
Here we go. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
The opening tip goes to the Grizzlies as our new look starting lineup.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Baldwin at the 4, Duncan Robinson in at the 3.
6 to shoot.
7 on the shot clock. Brooks picked up by Robinson. 3 on the shot clock. Forces up a 3. Nearly got it to go with a man in his face. Hardy will have it for the Sonics.
Pounded by Morant.
Hardy drive inside. Layup is good and the foul.
Through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for the away team. 1 shot.
And Hardy can't get the free throw to go. Jaren Jackson the rebound.
Jackson outside.
Outlet pass to Jackson. I'm not sure who that other Jackson is.
Floats one, and he lays
Draw
it in.
Morant with the floater on the other end.
Stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Valanciunas.
Sonic swinging the ball around.
Defended by Jackson.
Hardy with it now. Picked up by Morant. Valanciunas coming to set the screen. Hardy will try a 3. Had a little bit of space, but couldn't knock that down.
I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Morant picked up by Robinson. Feed inside Tillman. He's picked up by Hardy. And Hardy does a good enough job on defense to force the miss.
Morant against Robinson to the middle.
Robinson feed to Valanciunas. Trying to get some room. Now back out Hardy.
Brooks defending.
Hardy with it. 7 on the clock. Has to do something. He's going to force up a 3. That doesn't go. Off the front of the rim. Tillman the rebound.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Robinson.
Now Jackson drops one in over Robinson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Robinson with it. Here's Oladipo.
Sonics working the ball around. Oladipo, top of the three-point arc. 10 on the shot clock.
Valanciunas with a screen.
Notice that the Sonics wait down the clock so often, but Oladipo, what a find to Valanciunas.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish.
Morant driving inside, no good. Oladipo tips it, and that'll end up out of bounds. The Grizzlies will keep possession.
Some of the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
3 on the shot clock. Brooks has to force one up.
Valanciunas with a rebound.
Valanciunas right there to grab the rebound. Nice outlet pass by Hardy, and Oladipo driving inside, then not strong enough defense.
Victor Oladipo. You don't think of guards being prolific in the interior, but Mr. Oladipo is.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production.
Morant
but he also plays
working
with
on
a bit of
Hardy.
an edge.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Launches a three.
Jaren Jackson
And that's
Jr.
good.
What a
Jackson's
shot.
the three.
Got the three to fall against Baldwin.
Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And
I
no
wanted
doubt,
to
when
add
he's
a guy
rolling,
who could
Oladipo
knock
strikes
down
fear in the hearts
threes,
of
and
the
Robinson's certainly
Yeah,
that.
he's merciless
And
on the attack.
Mathurin was kind of a nice
So much
bonus.
target.
Hardy,
Not
what
much fun to play
a
against,
what
but
a
it's exciting
pass.
to watch. Hey, nice
Now
work.
Hardy will end up on the free throw line with 3 shots.
And he's good
Knocks
on the first
down
of
the
three.
first.
The line for the away team. At the line for 3.
And the second
2
free
of
throw
2
is
for
good.
Hardy.
The
And
last one's
Hardy
off.
goes
They'll
2
settle
of
for 2.
3 from the free
Memphis
throw
trailing
line.
here.
Can't get them
To
all.
the inside.
Jackson
Jackson.
inside,
And
jams
the
it
dunk by
over
Jackson.
top of Robinson.
These teams have really gone back
That
and forth.
athleticism is
Yeah.
something
5
else.
lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Hardy
Takes a step
working
back.
on Morant, trying to find some openings. Finds Baldwin wide open
On
from the free
target
throw
from about
line. He
13
drains
feet.
that
We
jumper.
see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Morant.
Ja Morant driving
with
inside.
a
That one
rebound.
doesn't fall.
Everything right except the
Oladipo
finish.
coming back
Have
the
to
other
keep
way.
focus all the way through the play.
Driving
Oladipo.
in. Layup no
Oh,
good.
Jackson with
Jackson the
defensive
rebound.
effort. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 1.
Still somewhat
They put up a
hopeful
nice
that
win against
Oladipo
Chicago
can
last
turn
time
into
out.
a
They
decent
had a
player
lot of
for
breaks
us. It
go their
hasn't
way in
happened
that
so
game,
far.
and They cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when
But
your
I'm
opponent
hoping
has
that
miscues.
the
Give
moves
this
that we
team
made this
some credit.
episode
Every time that
are
opponent turned
enough
it
to
over,
where we can
they
actually start
capitalized.
making
And
a
it's Brooks
push
missing.
to maybe get the 9 or the 10 seed and a shot at the
Robinson against
playoffs.
Morant. Valanciunas sets a screen. Back to Robinson. Pass to Oladipo.
Swinging the ball around. Oladipo in the corner. 7 on the shot clock. Got to get something to
here's
go.
Robinson.
Over to Robinson.
from
He'll
13.
find
Rebound
Valanciunas
by
down
Jackson.
low. Had the mismatch. Couldn't knock down the shot.
Valanciunas against Morant. And here's Jackson.
Now Tillman
Tillman in the post.
working on Robinson. Great defense
It's all
by
in by
Duncan
Robinson.
Robinson there and forced the miss.
Pass to Valanciunas.
Baldwin with it. Over to Oladipo. Back to Baldwin. Feed to Hardy.
Puts up a three.
Open for a second.
It's
Couldn't
rebounded
get
by
it to
Memphis.
go.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a
1 of
slump.
4 for Jaden Hardy to start. He's had
Now
some
here's
tough
Jackson.
looks.
Trying to get back on
And
track.
Jaren
And there's
Jackson
Jackson.
Jr.
On the
just a
assist by
big
Morant.
mismatch against
Jackson's
Hardy
got 5
trying to
points.
defend him in the
Put
post.
your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other
Now
direction.
Baldwin
I've lost
tried
count
to
of how
step
many
in,
lead
didn't
changes
have
we've
an
had here
open look.
tonight.
Smartly
Now here's
decided to
Oladipo.
kick it out.
Takes it
Oladipo
inside.
going back
Gets
the other
it to
way.
go.
What a layup
Makes
by
it
Victor
2-3 in this
Oladipo.
game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing
You love
on
to see
everything
that.
the defense
Oladipo
is
is an
giving him. This is
athletic
great
guard.
stuff.
Brooks against
Love to
Robinson.
see him getting inside, not trying to force a
Brooks
jump
drives
shot.
in.
Brooks,
And down it
floater in the
goes.
lane
2
is
points.
good.
And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Oh man, this is
Back and forth game so far.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Hardy working on Morant. That
Rebound
shot
by
off the
Jackson.
glass, no good. Jaren Jackson Jr. the
number
rebound.
5 here tonight.
Boy, a tough go
1
for
of
him in
5
this
to
quarter.
start
You
for
can see
Jaden
how
Hardy, and that's
desperately
tough.
He wants to get things started. He just
Oladipo
can't
went for the
make a
steal,
shot.
backed off.
Now here's Morant.
Jackson Jr. switched by Baldwin onto Morant. And that's a
Wide left.
great switch. He forces the
Morant's
miss.
gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
Now Oladipo the other way.
Oladipo, the pass to Valanciunas.
Sonic swinging it around. Baldwin with it.
Down rebounded by Moran. Oh, they get a
And
hand on it.
Hardy
Stolen
had
by
it
Jackson.
knocked away by Jackson and stolen. The Grizzlies on the fast break.
Pass to
Jackson with it.
Now here's Moran.
Jackson and Jackson on the
Brooks
same
outside.
team.
Tillman with a screen.
And Brooks driving inside. Free reign to the basket. He got the dunk.
Free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
Sonics will take their first time out.
Simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
A big group substitution here for
Brand
Memphis.
new group in
Clark
for
is
the
checking in
Sonics.
Tillman. Williams comes in for Brooks.
Whiteside
Hayes
checking in.
for
Boucher
Jackson.
checking
And
in.
it's McConnell in for
Burks. And also Dorian
He's
Finney-Smith.
marked by McConnell.
So it's a bit more defensive.
Whiteside with it. Jackson
Still
on
some
him.
offensive pieces. Hardy sticking around from the starting unit.
Outside Burks.
Burks feed inside Boucher. Gotta put up something. Off the
Get it
glass.
to
No
drop.
good.
Good D by Clark. Back to McConnell. Jackson outside.
Jackson Jr.
And the
can't
three
get
off
the
target.
shot to fall. Hardy the rebound.
He's marked by McConnell.
Hardy driving
Tries to
inside.
stop the
Had an
cold streak.
opening.
Oh, and Jackson
And
with the
Jackson
defensive
with a
effort.
nice
I'll tell you, it
defense
feels
forced the
all night
miss.
like this guy's been forcing
Hardy
shots and
struggling
forcing
early
shots.
on. Boucher, what a defensive possession.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some
Dorian
confidence.
Finney-Smith
No question. Way too many
swinging
empty
it to
possessions
Whiteside.
for them.
Over to Burks. Now back to
To
Hardy.
Burks.
Burks driving inside,
Pass to
trying to
Whiteside.
find some room. Gets to Whiteside.
And
Whiteside off the
whistle a
glass.
foul
Gets
on
the
the
shot to
shot.
go.
Good,
And the
and he'll go to the
foul.
line.
That's his first
He'll head to the
Burks
line,
showing
try to
he's
make
more
it
than
three.
just a scorer. Terrific
Can't get
pass
it to
his
fall.
teammate.
All right, guys, let's
Free
get your
throw
take on the
shooting,
scoring breakdown
not
for
one
the
of
Grizzlies.
Whiteside's strong
So far,
suits.
guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also made their
Jackson
mark in
driving
the
inside.
scoring
Great
comes down
defense
low
by
so far.
Whiteside. Seattle with a chance to
On the
take
wing,
the
Burks.
lead. Alec Burks driving inside. Layup off the
no
glass.
good.
No
Not a
good.
chance to take
Brandon
the
Clark
lead.
the
Memphis
rebound.
leading. Clark, the pass to McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Clark against Burks. Back to McConnell.
Connell driving the
11
lane.
footer.
Floater
Can't
no
hit that
good.
time.
Rims out. Tough defense by Hardy, forcing that miss.
Outside,
Dorian
Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith coming back the other way for the Sonics. Finney-Smith driving inside.
it's
Shot
blocked by
rejected by Jaron Jackson
Attention
Jr.
to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when
Nice
to go for
deflection by Boucher, and the
break,
Sonics
here
have
we
a
go.
fast break opportunity. Burks feed inside to
Nice
Dorian
shot by
Finney-Smith, and the Sonics have a
Well, it's
lead.
certainly been a roller coaster. Jackson finds Morant.
Now Morant working on Hardy. The Sonics with a 5-point lead, their biggest of the night. Morant
Oh, he drilled
inside, and
He's
he
shooting
lays it
3 for 8
home.
from the floor.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against
Ever
tough
the
coverage
Grizzlies have
and
needed
still
a bucket,
manages the
Morant's
inside
been
shot.
that guy.
Outside Robinson.
Now Robinson with it, feed inside to Baldwin. Nice find, and
the layup
Baldwin
falls.
lays it home.
9 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks.
Jackson to
Jackson
Brooks,
outside.
over to Jackson Jr.
The three
Now
ball.
Jackson Jr. will try a
Another
three
missed one.
off the
He's 2 for
side of the
6.
rim.
And this
Hardy
is
the
exactly
rebound.
who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sonics trying to extend their lead. Jaden Hardy pulling back, putting up a
Step
shot,
back jumper
knocking
is
it
good.
down.
Ooh, he has a
Finally
lot of
got
tools
some
in the
open
toolkit.
space.
That right there was just one of them.
Whenever he's had open space, he's able to knock it
Brooks the
down.
pass to Jackson.
When he's trying to
Back to
force
Brooks.
it, Brooks
Oh,
inside
what a
feed,
beautiful
wide
feed.
open
Leads
jam.
Monster jam.
17-6 run in the last 8 minutes.
Sonics
Sonics will take a timeout.
Runs much
For
smoother.
waiting.
Mathurin has it stolen by McConnell.
And now the Grizzlies on the run.
And now Clark on the run out gets the jam.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the
Sonic's
ball
got to be
and making
careful.
the
They're
most
giving
at
up the
other
lead
end.
really quick.
Inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these
Mathurin
moments.
dropping it into Whiteside. Whiteside has it rejected by Jaren Jackson Jr.
Get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's
Clark blocked by
6 points for
Boucher.
him.
Finally stopping the bleeding. Benedict Mathurin looking for an opening.
Pass to Whiteside.
Not able to find any. Whiteside on the drive. Can't get the shot to fall, but will get to the free throw line.
Jaren Jackson
Misses the first.
Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is.
And makes the second. Whiteside's free throw form is
a serious
something
difference.
else.
The physicality of the
Lots of
NBA
hopping.
can also wear down a rookie.
Jones.
Tyus Jones driving inside. Kick out to McConnell.
And it's
McConnell
on the
decided to
drive.
not go for the three.
And cash
Tried
in
the
10-footer.
floater, and that one I
What a
think
masterful job
might
on
have
the
had a
defensive
piece of
end.
it
Did everything
taken by
possible to alter
Whiteside.
that shot.
Boucher outside, swings to Burks. Finney-Smith coming to set the screen.
Out left to the wing.
Now back to Whiteside.
Fires from deep.
Mathurin in the
6 on shot
corner.
clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Tried to force the three.
Jones with the ball.
Tyus
Shoots over
Jones
Whiteside.
tries to
Jones
force
misses.
it against
Well, seized
tough
up just a
defense.
little bit
Whiteside
at
the
last
rebound.
second. That's when he normally converts.
Dorian Finney-Smith up
Pass
top
to Whiteside.
Boucher.
On the
Sonic
wing,
swinging
Burks.
it around.
And the ball out of play. The
And
Grizzlies will have
Burks
it.
stepped on the line.
And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies.
This is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a
And
finals
Boucher
contender.
with the
I'll tell you,
rebound.
everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Now Mathurin wide open for three, and he drains that.
5 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's
Tyus Jones, great
And it's
defense
blocked
by
by
Whiteside, another block. Now Mathurin on the other end, looking for an opening. Dropping it down to Whiteside, kick back to Mathurin. 7 on the clock. Mathurin working inside, tries to force it up, and he got it to
Came
go.
up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it
3
around.
of 6 shooting for Benedict Mathurin.
Clark with the screen. McConnell with it. And
McConnell
it's
driving
Boucher picking
inside,
him
a little too strong.
up. Outside Burks.
Sonics with a chance to go back the other way and get a basket.
Jones.
Burks forcing it up over
Clark
Jones.
grabs
That
forward.
doesn't go.
Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
41 to
9 seconds
34,
separating the
30
shot
seconds
clock and
left
game
in the
clock.
half. Been a tightly contested game all around.
Going inside. And he lobs it
And
up.
what a lob by McConnell to
with the
Clark.
slam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Mathurin trying to find an
Loose.
opening, and
McConnell
McConnell
with a
strips
steal.
it from him. 5 on the
Clark
clock.
left side.
Clark inside,
Over
has to
Finney-Smith.
force one up.
Oh,
That
it
doesn't
would've
go.
floated had it fallen.
And at the half, the
But it is
Sonics with a
offline.
5-point lead,
And a pretty tightly
41
contested game
to
here as we end the first
36.
half.
Visiting team.
Up by
Time and time again.
Here's Valanciunas.
Love to see Duncan Robinson
Second
get a
half
little
getting
bit more
started.
involved in the
Minute played.
second half. Hardy open for 3, and
it's
he
all from three-point
misses
range.
that shot.
Memphis trailing here.
That's when you need Morant
Now
working
here's
on the
Morant.
other
Pass to
side,
Tillman.
dropping it off
On the
Pillman.
wing, Brooks.
Now Brooks
Shoots over Valanciunas.
shooting over
And that one's
Valanciunas,
good
gets
for
the
Brooks.
shot to fall.
Brooks has got 8.
And guys,
Memphis
the
is
way
one of
this
the top
defense is
teams
getting
in the
manhandled
West,
down
so
low, you have to
certainly
wonder if
not
they're
going to
at
be an easy
100%
task.
Outside Robinson.
Hardy open for 3. Can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him.
You gotta knock those down. That's twice now, and now Morant on the other side
Shot no good. Morant's
doesn't get him to pay. Baldwin to Hardy, wide open for three, drops it in. Jaden Hardy, what a three!
The defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Baldwin with the fantastic feed on that.
Tillman. Well, quiet so
Now
far
Brooks
offensively, searching for
working
his
his
first points of the
way,
game.
trying to find some room. Over to Jackson.
against Oladipo.
Finds
Lets it go
Jaren
from
Jackson.
deep.
Jackson,
Jackson can't
no
get it to
good
go.
there. Oladipo, the rebound
Jackson
in traffic.
1-5 on three-point try.
Robinson, that's a shot I thought Robinson would take, but I guess
Brooks
a little out of his range.
with the teardrop.
Hardy, floater in the
And the
lane. That
layup
one
is
off
up
the
and
glass
in.
goes.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater.
And
game
Hardy
when
has
necessary.
not
They've been having
shied
major
away from
problems
shooting the
offensively.
ball at all.
Definitely in a bit of a
And you
dry
love to
spell.
see that.
Here's Tillman.
Valanciunas nearly
Pass
took
to
it away.
Brooks.
Sonics playing fantastic
Jackson
defense
outside.
all around.
To the right side.
Jackson to
4-3.
Tillman. Tillman for
And the
three, and that
basket by
shot
Tillman.
drops.
Tillman's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Jaden Hardy picked up by Morant.
Here's
Over to
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas. Hardy again.
Hounded by Morant.
10 on the shot clock. Jaden Hardy driving inside. That
it
shot
comes off
doesn't
the front
go.
of the rim.
Jaren Jackson Jr. the rebound. Outlet pass to Andre
A little
Jackson.
under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on
Valanciunas picks up a foul. That'll put
That's his first foul of
the
the
Grizzlies side out.
First two.
game. 4 rebounds now.
Now Burks in the corner.
Left side Burks.
He'll bring it back up to the top. Now reset to Mathurin. Whiteside coming to set
with
the
a screen on
screen.
McCollum.
Benedict Mathurin drawing the drive. Drops it off the Whiteside. Mathurin running the pick and roll to extreme excellence.
Spot, lead your teammate perfectly.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Up top, McConnell.
Connell feed
Here's
to
Jones.
Jones. Jones puts up a three. That doesn't go. Boucher the rebound.
Strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the
Alec
backup point.
Burks trying
just
to
an
find some
outstanding
room.
decision-maker.
And he
Steady
throws
play,
that away.
complements
McConnell
their
the steal.
that second unit.
And he'll find Clark. Clark
And
off the
Clark
glass. Gets it to
The
go.
assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Boucher. Here's Burks.
Alec Burks. Tyus Jones picking him up in the corner. Alec Burks on the drive. He'll get fouled. Headed to the free throw line.
And for years, you think about Alec Burks being seen as that guy to shore up the scoring off the bench. He can give you a spot start if needed, but one of those steady vets who always seems to be able to carve out minutes.
Onyx
Williams
with
is checked in for
7-point
Jackson.
lead.
And not only does Burks produce buckets, he's pretty efficient about it too, Doors.
Yeah, he is. Solid from three, solid from the line. This guy can create without turning it
Tyus
over.
Jones
Boy, as long as he
off the
laces
handoff.
this
Gets a
guy
free
will
run
find
to the basket. He lays it home.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Burks against McConnell. Burks passes to Boucher.
Now Boucher back to
Here's the
Mathurin.
three.
Mathurin forces up a three. That doesn't fall. Williams the rebound. Desmond Bain coming the other way.
Outside
Tyus Jones
McConnell
now.
outside.
And now McConnell.
Pass to Bain.
Desmond Bain picked up by Whiteside. 3 on the shot clock. Gonna have to put something up. Forces up a shot
And
at the
misses
free
it off
throw
the right side
line.
of the rim.
Boucher
Listen,
another
that's a shot
rebound.
he can make, but obviously the defense
Alec
okay
Burks.
letting him shoot it.
Feed
Here's
inside Whiteside. He's stripped by
away.
Tyus Jones.
Jones with the ball.
Grizzlies down by 5. Have a chance to cut
43
it to a
seconds
single
left in the
possession.
Clark with a screen on Burks.
Tyus Jones trying to find some room, puts up a floater in the lane. That doesn't
I'll
go.
tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into
The
this
defense has
deficit.
been fantastic for the bench unit.
There's a screen by Whiteside.
Matherin
To the middle.
feed inside Whiteside. He lays it
Coming
home.
off a perfectly placed pass.
I don't know how many
Whiteside's got 5 points
assists
now this
Matherin
quarter.
has, but he's definitely run that pick and roll with Whiteside
Clark outside.
excellently. Brandon
Boucher.
Clark, he tries the floater in the
And too
lane,
long
no
on the
good.
shot.
Matherin coming back the other way, forces one up, three-quarter court,
And, so
and
it's
hits the
Seattle
front of the rim
closing out this
after
quarter
three. The
with a
Sonics with a 7-point
And it's all
lead,
due to their ability to own
62
the paint.
to
They've been
55.
dominant down low. Look,
Well, making the game
Fourth quarter
easy for your
begins.
teammates.
Sonics
All
with a
about putting them
7-point
in
lead.
position to score. That's pretty.
Dylan Brooks lobs to Clark, and that's
this is it.
deflected.
Glad to have
Baldwin
you
the
along for
steal.
this fourth quarter. Oladipo on the wing.
Oladipo now, feed to
For three,
Robinson, wide open for
Basket is
three.
good.
He
With the
drops
setup
it in.
from Oladipo.
Duncan Robinson with his
Robinson's got
first made
first bucket
basket
of the game, and he's on the board for three.
as a Seattle Sonic. 1 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Outside Morant.
Already trying to get open. Baldwin with the ball.
Valanciunas with a screen on Clark.
Valanciunas
Here he
screen.
goes.
Baldwin on the drive.
So it'll be
Layup
two
rolls
free
off the
throws. He was
rim.
fouled in the act of shooting.
But he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Really paved the way for the
Knocks down the first.
that we see throughout the league today.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr. picked up by Valanciunas.
And here's Morant.
Feed to Morant. Now Morant driving inside. Floater in the lane is good.
5 for 12 in this game.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in
Morant
the zone,
gonna
he
do his
stays
best
aggressive.
to try and bring the Grizzlies back.
Hounded by Morant.
Sonics have done a fantastic
And Morant on the
job
help.
tonight.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas.
Feed inside.
And, yeah, hits it good.
Valanciunas with the foul gets the basket to go.
They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
He
Free
knocks
throw
down the
drops
free
to
throw.
Valanciunas.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Clark with a screen on
15-point
Robinson.
lead for the
Brooks to pass
Sonics,
to
and
Clark.
Brooks lobs it up to Clark. He jams it through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Robinson.
Robinson handoff
Jackson against
Oladipo.
Oladipo.
In the corner, Patrick Baldwin. Now Oladipo again, trying to free himself up.
three.
Has to force a three.
Grizzlies
That's
with the
no
rebound.
good. That's not even going to come close.
Brooks pass to Morant.
76-63. 6 minutes remaining. Ja Morant working inside. That's
And
going to
it's
be
in
good.
there. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
11-point lead
Just
for
an
the
agile
Seattle
move by
Supersonics.
Morant down low. Working
Baldwin,
around the
18
contact and
points
getting
on
it to
7
go.
of 13 shooting tonight. Strong game for him so far.
Hounded by Morant.
Hardy feed to
Here's
Valanciunas, and nobody's there to stop him.
Valanciunas.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops. if
Ja
you're unwilling
Morant
to put
in the
work.
lane, no
He's
good.
done a dynamite
Oladipo
job
the
rebounding
rebound.
the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Grizzlies starting to get desperate. Down 13,
Defended
5
by
minutes
Jackson.
remaining. Hardy working his way up top. Doubled.
Pass to Oladipo.
Feed to Oladipo. 3 on the shot
Launches
clock.
it.
Has to force a 3. That doesn't go.
Offensive board.
Valanciunas the
Valanciunas.
offensive board, and he
That
puts
one's
it in.
true. He's now 9 of 10.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely
Dylan
done.
Brooks driving
With a screen on
inside.
Robinson.
This is one of the lowest point totals we've held any
The
team
basket by
to as Clark lays it
Clark's got
home.
4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Jaden Hardy.
Hounded by Morant.
Feed to
For
Robinson.
three,
Robinson open for 3, and that one drops through.
Three-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dylan Brooks
Now
driving
Brooks.
inside. Fade away. No good. Valanciunas right there for the rebound.
For him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Inside feed to Baldwin. Baldwin off the glass.
An inch of room around him. 20 points.
Sonics are pulling
And
away.
just not letting up at all. I mean, you
One of
have
our
to
more
love
dominant
this approach.
wins.
You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing
We can
learned
hold
in the
on, which we
NBA,
should,
the
as
game is
Morant
never
knocks
over.
down a
So you've
layup.
got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Oladipo. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Defended by Jackson.
Hardy wide open for three. He buries that one.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Outside
3
Morant.
minutes to go. Morant
With
on the
10
drive. Floater in the lane is
jumper for
good.
two. Morant's got 14 points now in the
You're
second
not going to
half.
keep him down
It's
for that
obvious
long.
He's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive. You could really see his
Sonics
squad
call a
refuse to stay.
timeout.
It's Jackson. Now Valanciunas.
Sonics swinging the ball around. 19-point lead. This game's all but over.
Brooks defending. Valanciunas sets a screen.
Baldwin driving. Beat
Deflected
inside to
pass.
Valanciunas.
Oh,
It's
Brooks with the
deflected
steal.
by Brooks.
To the middle. Oh,
And
it's
now
stolen by
Oladipo with the steal.
And here's the fast break.
Hardy,
With some
his
arc.
shot blocked
Oh, and
by
With
Jackson.
the block.
Now that the game's
Pass to
over.
Morant. And the mental and physical toll of the last few seasons. It reflected in some of the injury numbers, Doris. The league trying to find ways to reduce that strain.
I think, BA, it was absolutely
What a
something we all
end to
felt
this game.
in the past couple of seasons was the compact schedule.
Oladipo.
How fast and furious the games seem to come. I don't think we're out of the woods yet either. These types of things can be cumulative, so the more we can make health as a
Baldwin
top
over to Hardy,
priority,
7 on the
better
shot
off the
clock.
league will be long term.
Hardy gonna have to force something
Goes up with the
at the
strike.
free throw line.
And the
No
shot
good.
falls short
Jaren
that
Jackson
time.
Jr. the rebound.
So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 19. Jackson the screen. Inside.
Inside feed to Tillman.
Here's Tillman.
Baldwin
Great assist by
defending,
Morant.
and that doesn't.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been
Doesn't
active.
matter.
You'd think he'd want to take control
But the
now,
Sonics
them
are gonna
behind.
dribble this out. It's gonna be a 17-point
Morant.
win for the Seattle Sonics against one of the top teams in the West. Very impressive.
So it's a victory for the road team in this one.
End of the game.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
And obviously, Ja Morant, one of the top scorers from the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he was getting offensive rebounds. He was doing the thing. I guess he didn't actually get any offensive rebounds. He just got a lot of other rebounds. But he's certainly up the scoring. Dylan Brooks did decently. Jaren Jackson Jr. didn't shoot that well. For the Sonics, Jaden Hardy, 20 and 10 with 6 rebounds, 8 of 22 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3. So he got there on volume. Patrick Baldwin, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 15, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Fantastic game from him. Valanciunas with 19 and 11, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Got a lot of easy looks. Benedict Mathurin with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a block. I thought he had more assists than that. I thought he had at least 3, but I guess not. 1 of 6 from beyond the arc, but I guess 2 of 3 from inside the 3-point line. Victor Oladipo with 6 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. That's a stat line. That's a crazy stat line, but I mean, I love it. Maybe some more scoring would be nice, but you know, he's not the primary focus. I want the focus on Baldwin and Hardy. And Robinson in his debut for us, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Had 2 open looks at 3 that he probably should have made. But, I mean, you can't expect him to go 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. And I'd maybe like him to be a little bit more involved on the offensive end than he was in this game. But the ball wasn't really finding him in open spots. Alec Burks, kind of disappointing. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 of 3 from the field, only scored from the free throw line. Mathurin kind of took over as far as the scoring duties from him, and I guess Hardy was like the de facto point guard for some of the bench unit time as well, so that certainly didn't help Burks get going. Finney Smith, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Boucher, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. Only attempted 1 shot, so looks like Mathurin's going to be the guy that takes most of the shots for the bench unit, other than Whiteside, of course. Whiteside getting the easy feeds inside for the layups. So he's definitely going to end up with a bunch of shots. All in all, a fantastic game all around, you would think. All right, that was the game. And we finally got another win while we were watching. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate through February 19th here, provided I don't know where the trade deadline is here, but we'll stop before wherever the trade deadline is. But I'd like to simulate through the 19th here and see how we do. More losing, not what you like. 3 losses in a row, 4. And we'll stop at the trade deadline there. But 4 straight losses after that victory, and it looks like we're going to have to make some more changes. And I'm not really sure what we're going to be able to do. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. Let's see, where are we in the standings? We are 20 and 36. We're actually in the running for like top 5 draft pick again. So not the start we were hoping for sure. And looks like we're gonna have to do some overhauling in the off season. I think we have a good starting point. I definitely like having Duncan Robinson on this team. Victor Oladipo got hurt. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks, so that's certainly not great. So yeah, a lot of work that still needs to be done to get this team where it needs to go, and looks like we might be headed towards a top 5 pick yet again. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed yet, please click subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel grow. If you are subscribed, or if you're just subscribed, please click that notification bell so that you're notified whenever a new episode gets uploaded. Definitely appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch these videos. I love making them for you guys. And as always, guys, my name is The TV Dewey, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.